Oh, welcome back to the gratuitously evil family, attempting to expand Seike Fold into some kind of, I don't know, dark universe of sorts.
So, a few things happened right at the end of the last session that we didn't really notice or comment on. First of all, Wallachia exists. Don't know how that happened. Secondly, I didn't even notice this until just now. Bulgaria ate the southern part of Moldavia somehow. I'm not totally sure how that actually happened.
Does that affect our plan?
Well, it makes Moldavia smaller, which means we won't get as much from it, but it also means that they're probably not as powerful anymore. We were also talking about maybe instead trying to get a claim on the Duchy of Transylvania, becoming powerful that way, which is not impossible. The problem we have is that the best way to get that, you can get this as a possibility through doing fabricating a claim, but it doesn't always trigger, and it would take a really long time to claim all of this dude's land, or well, this lady right. In this particular case.
So that's Duchess Nejana, the 11-year-old who is our liege, and who is a content coward, kind of like Chris, for not making a game about fuck. I was trying to come up with like a video that he shouldn't have made yet, but I lost it. And then I also said gay.
Like Chris for not making a follow-up to the ludonarrative dissonance video.
I don't have a ludonarrative dissonance video.
What are you a content coward for not making? What is the video you're too scared to make?
Oh God! Now you're putting me on a spot. I don't think I have. Prepared.
It's not just that one script that you've been like, no, I've already blown through like 3 or 4 of my internet lives at this point.
No, really, what I avoid doing typically is like contemporary stuff. Like I've gotten like some news will break and I'll write like a page and a half and then be like, this is gonna age really poorly and I'm gonna look like an asshole, and then I just mothball it, and then I end up being vindicated when, you know, I look back on this thing in Google Docs 2 years later and it's like, oh God, thank God that never saw the light of day.
He vindicated it.
This guy looks different than he used to.
Yeah, he's looking cozier.
So there was a comment in the Discord chat asking why I had not attempted to maybe take some of these fellow counts here to beef up my power, just fabricate a claim on them and just, you know, push it and take them, because this guy at the very least can't do much. This guy, how does he have that many troops? He's got he's got allies, that's how. Count of Brenna, and
right, but you were saying
Duke of Philippopolis, which is we should become the Duke of Philippopolis just because that's the coolest fucking name we could get.
I have completely lost the train of your explanation. Please resume.
Okay, so there are.
Can we name ourselves Jesse Katsopoulos and become the Duke of that area?
I mean, why not? Okay, so our liege is this lady, the 11-year-old Duchess Nizhana of Transylvania. Underneath her, fellow vassals of her are Count Zetislav of Fogaras and Count Joachim of Torda, and I think, let's see, and he also has the guy who is the Count of Marmaros and whatever this other county is here.
I feel like I've once again lost your point.
Okay, so underneath, at the same level in the liege vassal hierarchy as us, fellow vassals of this Duchess of Transylvania are these guys. We could potentially claim this land, or even this land, and declare war on these guys and take their counties from them. That would give us a bigger tax base and a bigger military, levy base to get more troops. The reason I haven't done this before now is twofold. One, our stewardship is crap, and we can only hold as many counties as we actually have without penalties, 3 of 3. Now, we could change that by setting our husband to do managed domain. So normally he's assist ruler. He gives a small boost to every skill. If we switched it over, he would just give a massive boost to just stewardship, and that would push us up to being able to hold 4. The reason that's important is that you get a lot more troops if you, like, from the lands that you personally hold than from vassals contributing some of that to you. A lot more in this game than in Crusader Kings 2, where, at least maybe this has changed since Crusader Kings 3 came out, but initially in Crusader Kings 3, I would get almost all of my troops from my own personally controlled counties, and my levies from vassals was maybe a few hundred at most, even for large realms. Maybe that's changed. The other reason I haven't done that is because it costs money to fabricate claims, and that's kind of counterintuitive to us right now. But I think it might not be a bad idea to go for that. So what I want to do is figure out which of these counties is the coolest in terms of potential
TLDR.
money.
We haven't tried to steal our neighbors because we're broke and we're bad at paperwork.
Well, we're not really broke. We do have money, but we're trying to save a lot of money so we can go and fight Moldavia for the entire kingdom, or potentially go and fight Duchess Snezhana here.
She'll never see it coming. Who's going to warn her about the spy plot? I
forget how the baronies factor in. It's probably we would be the castle holding at the top is the one that we really want to be paying attention to. So this one is more troops but a lower tax base. This one's more tax but a lower troop base, and this one I think has the most of any of them. Nope. Well, a little bit fewer troops, but this is also how do I see the terrain here? The terrain details. Forest, mountains. This is the weakest county.
Okay, Joachim's.
But this is by far the weakest dude. This guy, he has an alliance with 2 guys that combined would actually have more troops than we would. That probably wouldn't be a huge problem because they'd have to combine them together, and one of them's down here in Philippopolis and the other one's over here somewhere, so we would be able to probably just divide and conquer.
So he's got a paper advantage.
Still, I think it would be best. Let's try to get this one here. So we're going to fabricate a claim on this. For the moment, we don't need the additional stewardship, so I'm going to switch him back to assist ruler. We'll only need that once we take the county.
Okay.
Oh, something else I need to do is figure out what we're going to do here, because we've almost got enough to unlock a perk. So which one of these is what we want?
I mean, we suck at stewardship, so that seems like that might be somewhere where we could stand some more soft skills.
I remember liking architect, but that was when I was a king, and the development of my capital county actually mattered. That's not too bad. All right, so let's see here. Demand payment for hooks, that's okay. Extort subjects, that's just like, hey, give me money, and they're like, this sucks, but I have to. War Profiteer. These are great names, by the way. War Profiteer, awesome. Fearful Troops. You literally get to pay your your professional troops less because you're evil, because people are scared of you.
Oh, right.
We're unlikely to ever have Republicans. Sell titles.
This is a great tree. Like, more games should have a skill tree just based on, like, you sucking in a specific kind of way.
Yeah, well, this is the other thing. More monthly income per stress level plus 10%. So if you're really stressed out, you get more money. Let's see here. Architect, I think, is mostly based around building stuff. And making the built stuff better, which is not really what we need here. Garrison size is okay. Levy reinforcement rate is pretty good. Development growth is... We're probably not going to stick to having... So, the reason I don't care about, like, bonuses to our capital provinces, we're probably not going to keep this as our capital permanently. We'll probably move it to some other county at some point. I don't really care that much about stuff that improves the development in our capital county or whatever. Popular opinion, that's useful for stopping rebels. Domain limit, that is really good, though. +2 domain limit, especially at our level, where we only have 3. The other thing about this is we might not get through these entire trees. Claim thrown against your liege, that's not bad. And that would be something we could get, like, right now. We could just claim thrown against Transylvania immediately. I'm not sure exactly how difficult that scheme is, but...
Let's make a decision, because if we get through more than, like, 10 minutes of one of these episodes without a random event happening that I get to narrate, I get the shakes.
I'm not a huge fan of the rest of this tree that much, in terms of it doesn't really get us that much more money. But this is a really good one. Otherwise, we'd probably go for avaricious. We could just grab meritocracy right now and then go avaricious. That's probably what we'll end up doing. All right. So, what else do I need to do on my council? That's fine. This is fine. Are we currently swaying the ecumenical patriarch?
Oh, Lord.
Where do I see schemes?
I'm going to quote that out of
context. I won't clear
context.
these, since people keep complaining that there are tutorial things.
Are you currently swaying the ecumenical patriarch? The answer may surprise you.
Yeah, alright, let's just bring up the guy. Yeah, we're already scheming. Oh, that's over here, isn't it? Yeah. What we could do, I think this will work, is go support schemes in... This is the ecumenical patriarch, right?
You
No.
gotta be careful to make sure, like, you don't want to accidentally sway some random patriarch. You need the ecumenical patriarch.
Where... Does the ecumenical patriarch have a holding? No, he's just got a title. So where is it? Where is this? Which county? I guess probably
out, like, what address to put on the package.
Yeah, well, I need this guy to support schemes. I'm just gonna drop him in Constantinople. Oh wait. Oh, okay, right. I don't need to do that, and that's a Crusader Kings 2 thing where you actually need to park them in the province where it's happening. So we can just have them support schemes, and that should hopefully make this a little better. I don't know.
I forget that there was a Crusader Kings 1 sometimes. Okay, the Carps. If it's a pun for Carps you're interested in one, I can build you a terrific one, my lady. The builder for me has good credentials, and my courtiers seem very excited about the prospects. Holy shit, they are just absolutely crawling out of their skins with hype for the Carp pond. We've been carpless this whole time. If anyone asked you where a carp was, you'd have no fucking clue.
Do we care about what our court thinks of us?
Well, hang on. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but hang on. We just need to figure out if we need, like, a better deal on the carp pond, or if we're really just like, no, we can't let this deal slip by us. This carp ponds like this only come by once in a lifetime. Just sign on the dotted line, pay whatever he asks for.
So the only significant downside to this one, aside from the fact that we're spending money, which is not something I super want to do right now, is we could potentially lose prestige at a 1/3 chance.
Why did you guys revolt? Oh, the liege paid too much for a carp pond?
Well, prestige doesn't affect that. They'd still get opinion.
People starved? No.
Every courtier loses
she's got a bad deal.
5 opinion of you. I don't care about this. We don't need
There's
our court to
something
like us.
That in history, right?
Stop wasting my time.
Like, there's got to be the world's stupidest revolt over something stupid like that.
I'm
gonna Google this.
I mean,
no, I've read about lots of ones.
I mean, like, there's a lot of fun stuff happening in you know, the medieval and early modern period. Like, look up the usage of defenestration as a word, for instance.
Okay.
Oh wow, Moldavia is just kind of, it's snaking up the Carpathians.
It's just turning into a snake.
I'm Googling this, and mostly I'm just getting things from January 6th, so I'm going to just stop.
I mean, that was a dumb one, let's be honest.
It's right under our noses this whole time.
Okay, so... %76% chance. All right, let's do that shit.
We would be stupid not to scheme against this 11-year-old.
Yeah. All right, forget about the
That's just leaving Dutchy on the table. Why did we have such a good chance on that one? That seemed really wild.
Well,
11?
A, we are her spy master. B, she is a child. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's kind of like saying that it'd be easy to steal from a child if you were that child's personal bodyguard.
Yeah, we could get all of Transylvania under us. We'll need to be worried about this guy.
Incidentally, I looked it up, and the Dark Universe, the Dark Universe is coming soon tweet. Witness the beginning of a Dark Universe. We're coming up on the 4th anniversary of it.
What is this?
You remember when Universal Studios tried to make a cinematic universe after their monster backlog?
Yes. God.
So, on May 22nd, 2017, they tweeted, "Witness the beginning of a dark universe," and then they tweeted, "Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters," and then they never tweeted anything again.
That's awesome. Did this not already happen? Didn't Count already become an adult? Did we load us? Did I not save at the end of the last round? I don't know. What the fuck's going on here? All right. Well, Count. Oh yeah. One of the fun things is they changed. Okay, so there was an expansion that came out yesterday, as of the time of recording this, and a free patch, and they changed some of the ways that hairstyles work. So they said this might break hairstyles from some characters in existing games, and now Count is shaves her head apparently.
Seems about right. Gives her like a Nosferatu look to her, like our like scheming Strigoi sister.
Yeah. We could potentially.
Can we find a fucked up, nasty enough husband for her?
Trier.
Just like, I don't know.
Judicado of what the fuck? What is this?
What do you mean? What is it?
Well,
it's TGI Fridays.
No, not that. Damn it.
Oh, what is it?
Why is it called a Judicado? Is that some kind of
I'm consulting Google. It's just Italian for judicate.
That's weird.
Do you know what a judicate is? Is that an issue?
I actually do not know what a judicate is.
Sovereign states with a ruler called a judge who has the powers of a king. So essentially, they have like kind of a position of judge, which is an absolute authority within them. And it's like if Judge Judy was the supreme ruler of the United States. God.
We just got out of,
of
a hell world.
I'll be honest. I just have to like, I'd have to look into like, when has Judge Judy just had really suddenly like as an unforced error like said I find the plaintiff for $5,000 and incidentally here are my terrible opinions about tax policy.
Except that he's like 51. I'm just looking around at barony potential alliances we could get. Baronies. No, I want to sort by alliance power here. Trier, I mean, that's... Yeah, we'll just marry Count to a 75-year-old dude in fucking Germany.
Is he the heir? Is he, like, the current ruler?
Yeah, he's the current ruler of the county of Trier and several other counties.
What would Count Dracula's monster do if she was married to a doddering, slow old fool who holds significant political power?
Oh, we could get... that's not super close either. Just someone we could get an alliance with that would be able to help us out. How many troops have you got? 570? No, 265. No, it is 570. And he also has allies. That's not a terrible one. I mean, again, he's like super old.
I mean, we could just pretty much assume that he's immediately going to get ganked anyway.
Oh, this guy's close
just
by.
Going to, like, the very first day, she's going to call
I like this better.
And she's going to get, like, a giant operatic circular spiral staircase put in, and then it's gonna fall down every single step like 2 days later.
Let's...
Like the bailiffs are gonna show up, and she's gonna like be wearing an anachronistic like widow's veil and black 1920s Art Deco dress.
Here we go. Let's see this guy. Will he accept Matrilino? Don't care. We've got a kid now, so we don't need to necessarily keep Count around. It'd be good to have a backup, I suppose, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, the sad boy accepted our proposal.
So they're betrothed. Do I now have an alliance? Yes, okay.
He fucking hates us. How come everybody fucking hates us?